Hello, hello, hello. My name is Queen Zawaya Counts, and I would like to welcome you to my channel when Zawaya Speaks. Let's get caught up. I had no idea that the rapture talk, the vision, the prophecy was supposed to be fulfilled on the 23rd. Some said it was the 25th. I don't know. I have always felt that something significant had already taken place, and I had always felt, no, I believe that when we speak of a rapture, we do speak of the Christ consciousness. We speak of where people are shifting. If you have been paying attention to, and I do apologize for my lighting, I'm on my laptop, not at home, so my light is kind of fading in and out. But however, I have thought that there was a split in the consciousness. Like you hear Dolores Cannon talk about two earths. You hear how people are shifting in their way of thinking, how they view things, how they see things. People are really begin to search within themselves instead of going outside of themselves. But it was really interesting when not only was I seeing videos pop up on my For You page dealing with the rapture, Christians, people getting upset, people crying, people picking, people imitating. I also saw on like some of the spiritual channels that I listen to where they give you encouragement, like be prepared for today. They was actually using the word rapture. And my biggest fear in the spirituality community is that we will constantly go with the next big thing that is happening when all we have to do is truly look inside of ourselves and tap into the creator, tap into the source. And one thing that I have realized from a lot of these videos is that fear, people are instilling fear in each other. Fear, 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 fear. And across the ages of any type of spiritual scrolls or spiritual information or whatever, we are not supposed to live in fear. And fear allows other people to control us. Fear holds us back from believing what it is that we want to believe in and for standing up for what is right. So I saw a few videos that I found that was very interesting, but it was one particular video that I really liked. Now, I like to make people laugh, and I realized that people were actually just trying to joke around and make people laugh a little bit. I even did a little video. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna be real. Keep it authentic. But however, the truth of the matter is that there were people who were literally afraid. There were people who were literally selling their things because you know that with so much chaos, with so much natural disasters, we have the tsunami, the earthquakes, the volcanoes, the floods, the mudslides, the fires, the storms. We're seeing people get assassinated on video. We're seeing, just so much chaos going on that people are just ready to leave. They're ready to go. So I can truly understand how that fear sat in with them. So what I want you all to do is just pay attention to this one video. I was going to show a whole bunch of videos, but I actually decided to play this one video because in this one video, she actually spoke volume to me. And she covered everything that I am saying now. She covers it in the video. But it is very right and exact because there is truth behind it. And there is a such thing as spiritual psychosis. And spiritual psychosis just does not run with, say, in the Christian, it runs in every religion, every belief system. No matter what it is, there is spiritual psychosis, and that's because people do not have the ability to tap inside of themselves. So let's watch this video and see what she has to say.
You guys probably already seen it, the Rapture hysteria. There are people literally selling their cars, giving away everything, convinced that they will be beamed up by Jesus. And the thing is that this feels very real to them. And that's the first thing that I want you to feel with me, is how real this actually feels for them. These people aren't just overreacting. To them, this is a literal world-ending certainty. So I know that some of us have the impulse to laugh, and I get it. The only thing that I can actually hold for them right now is compassion, even though some of you are actually really funny with your videos. But I want to point out that there are a few groups in this story. One group believes that the date is set and they'll be taken by Jesus. The other group don't believe in this, and they're like, cool, I'm glad that you're leaving, peace out. And then there are the people like me who know that Christ consciousness is a state of being, Jesus is not coming, and Christ is an embodied state. Apparently there was a preacher who gave the date, and he apparently had a vision. But the thing about visions is that they are symbolic. Most times they're not meant to be taken literal. Visions and dreams can be misread, they can be manipulated, they can be misinterpreted. And the bigger pattern that we're actually here to see is that this whole spectacle is a distraction. Whether we are mocking the believers or the believers are judging the sinners, we are still playing the very game these people want us to play, the separation game. We are still participating in being divided. We are doing the very exact thing these people with these dark agendas have. Like, think about what happens emotionally when people believe that the end is coming. Fear spikes, anxiety rises, grief, panic, desperation. That is a low vibrational field. Anything that creates fear and division lowers collective consciousness. That energy is useful to darker agendas because it has our attention, panic, and chaos. So by the time September 25th comes and goes, this operation, whether intentional or not, it keeps people in a low state of being. And in that state, people are easier to manipulate. It's the perfect soil for more fear-based narratives to grow. I'm not saying that this pastor didn't have a vision. I'm saying that visions are not the same as certainties. Like, experiences are not instructions to abandon reason, responsibility, and compassion. And if you're the one laughing and mocking, I want you to know that mocking somebody else's fear doesn't lift us higher. It actually mirrors the separation. So what we should do instead is stop feeding the fear machine. Hold compassion for those in psychosis. Yes, religious psychosis. Their mind is hijacked by fear and religious brainwashing. Refuse to be separated. Refuse to participate in that energy. If you want to help, do not mock. We are literally being distracted. We are being kept apart. And our greatest resistance to that is very simple. Choose to not feed it or participate. Choose neutrality. Choose to raise your own vibration. We are better together. This moment is just revealing an active attempt to keep us small, afraid, and divided. Let's open our eyes. Let's choose different. Let's choose light, clarity, and compassion. Let's choose to wake up together without the need to put anyone else down. This is how we win as people. When we come together and we refuse to participate in this dark agenda of separate and distract them.